वी शुड बी लाइव बाय नाउ एंड मैं देख लेता हूँ भाई। आज हम देख रहे हैं मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड अगेंस्ट आर्सेनल यार, प्रीमियर लीग में यार फर्स्ट मैच डे है। बहुत मजा आएगा यार, आज की मैच बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग होगी बिकॉज बहुत सारे नए प्लेयर्स आ रहे हैं भाई इस मैच में। एवरीथिंग इज गोइंग टू बी लिट अप, एब्सोल्युटली लिट अप भाई। कुछ मजा आएगा, तगड़ा होने वाला है भाई। मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड आर बैक विद सम इंटरेस्टिंग साइनिंग्स यार। लास्ट सीजन के स्केयर के बाद, स्केयर तो नहीं बोल सकते बट इट वाज अ वेरी वेरी डिसअपॉइंटिंग सीजन फॉर मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड। सो मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड आ रही है वापस। तीन नई साइनिंग्स है मेजरली, विच इज ऑफ कोर्स मतेओस कुनिया, बेंजामिन शेस्को एंड एम्बुएमो। तीन नई साइनिंग्स आ चुकी है और थोड़ा सा डिस्कस कर लेते हैं बिफोर वी गो इनटू द गेम यार। बहुत ही सही वाली साइनिंग्स हुई है टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट। बट एक चीज है यार, इनकी प्रॉब्लम कभी भी क्रिएटिवली नहीं थी। क्रिएटिवली कोई दिक्कत नहीं थी यहाँ पे इनको। बट अगेन, हैविंग सेड दैट, बेंजामिन शेस्को वुड बी एन इंटरेस्टिंग थिंग। क्यों मैं दिखाता हूँ तुमको, व्हाई एम आई सेइंग दैट। तो जैसे कि चलो लेट्स कंपेयर दीज प्लेयर्स। ओके, आर्सेनल ने भी ग्योकरेश को साइन किया है आज, जो कि लाइनअप्स में हम देख सकते हैं। ग्योकरेश स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं, सेस्को नहीं कर रहे हैं स्टार्ट। मतेओस कुनिया या माउंट, दोनों में से एक एज फॉल्स नाइन खेलेंगे बिकॉज इंस्टिंक्टिवली या कहें नेचुरली दोनों स्ट्राइकर्स नहीं है। मतेओस कुनिया इज मोर ऑफ अ क्रिएटर जो गोल्स भी मारता है। एम्बुएमो सॉर्ट ऑफ द सेम सॉर्ट्स। एंड मेसन माउंट को आज खिलाया है, विच इज अ लिटिल सरप्राइजिंग फॉर मी एज वेल बिकॉज I wasn't expecting him to be in the lineup. I was expecting Benjamin Sheshko to start in this game. तो यार एक एक चीज हम करते हैं. Let's start off with discussing a little bit about both of these new signings, both new strikers, if you will. तो अगर हम देखेंगे यार, दोनों में आज माउंट खेल रहे हैं हालांकि, बट प्लेयर टू प्लेयर हम let's analyze how both of these players are playing. विक्टर ग्योकरेश और बेंजामिन शेस्को। तो विक्टर ग्योकरेश एज यू ऑल नो पोर्चुगल में खेल रहे थे लास्ट सीजन इन स्पोर्टिंग सीपी, एंड बेंजामिन शेस्को आई डोंट नो इफ मोस्ट ऑफ द पीपल वुड बी नोइंग, बट वो लाइप्जिग में खेल रहे थे इन द बुंडेसलीगा। दोनों के तुम यार हीट मैप्स देखोगे ना, अगर ये हीट मैप्स देखो तुम, पूरे सीजन ये लोग खेले कैसे हैं। तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल देखोगे तुम तो यू विल नोटिस अ लिटिल थिंग्स। ग्योकरेश इज मोर ऑफ स्ट्राइकर जो कि बॉक्स में जाता है, जो ड्रिबल करता है एंड ही प्लेज इन द अटैकिंग थर्ड। बट बेंजामिन शेस्को जो है, बेंजामिन शेस्को लाइक्स टू प्ले एंड ही वांट्स टू रोटेट, ही वांट्स टू गो डीपर, टेक द बॉल एंड गो मूव इट फॉरवर्ड। तो ये एक मेजर डिफरेंस है तुम्हें याद रखने के लिए, बिकॉज बहुत ही पता चलेगा तुम्हें स्टाइल ऑफ प्ले कैसा होने वाला है दोनों टीम्स का इस सीजन। एज वी नो, आर्सेनल की मेजर प्रॉब्लम रही थी अटैकिंग। कोई इन द बॉक्स स्ट्राइकर नहीं था उनके पास। They were trying Havertz, they were trying Martinelli, they were trying a lot of people in to fit into that number 9 role, but कोई था नहीं as such इनके पास। But now I think that problem will be solved with Bukayo Saka, playing the ball in on the left. On the right. On the left it will be Martinelli. Center में Odegaard, of course, he likes to play the creator role. And स्टैट्स में तुम्हें ये दिखेगा, नीचे तुम स्टैट्स देखोगे ना, तो स्टैट्स में भी गोल्स बहुत मारे हैं विक्टर ग्योकरेश ने। गोल हालांकि बेंजामिन शेस्को ने नहीं मारे हैं, बट जो गोल्स मारे हैं शेस्को ने, अगर तुम हाइलाइट्स जाके देखोगे ना, तो बैंगर ऑन बैंगर गोल्स हैं बेंजामिन शेस्को के। विक्टर ग्योकरेश के एज सच क्रेजी गोल्स नहीं है, बट ही इज द पोचर एंड दैट्स इज व्हाट आर्सेनल नीड्स। जो कि बॉक्स में रहे, ही एंटिसिपेट्स द बॉल टू कम टू हिम। अगर जरा सा भी स्लिप अप कोई भी डिफेंडर ने किया सामने वाली टीम में, तो ही विल बाउंस ऑन दैट अपॉर्चुनिटी एंड ही विल गेट यू दैट गोल। तो ये एक बहुत ही बड़ा डिफरेंस है बिटवीन विक्टर ग्योकरेश एंड बेंजामिन शेस्को। बेंजामिन शेस्को लाइक्स टू टेक लॉन्ग शॉट्स, सारे के सारे बैंगर्स मारता है, वो डीप आता है, बॉल कलेक्ट करता है, ही मेक्स द रन, डिस्ट्रीब्यूट्स द पास, एक सॉर्ट ऑफ अ नंबर 9 रोबर्टो फर्मिनो टाइप ऑफ प्लेयर है। बट रॉबर्टो फर्मिनो और बेंजामिन शेस्को में इतना ही डिफरेंस है कि रॉबर्टो फर्मिनो बैंगर्स फ्रॉम द डिस्टेंस नहीं मारता था, बेंजामिन शेस्को मारता है। तो ये एक बहुत बड़ा डिफरेंस है। एंड विक्टर ग्योकरेश का एक और चीज है ही लाइक्स टू ड्रिबल, ही लाइक्स टू ड्रिबल रियली वेल. वो बॉल रिसीव करता है, वो भागता है, डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करता है, गेट्स इनटू द बॉक्स एंड ही अटैक्स ऑन टू दैट बॉल. तुम समझ रहे हो इतना डिफरेंस? अगर तुम्हें समझ आ गया है तो तुम्हें पता चलेगा आज की गेम में एग्जैक्टली होने क्या वाला है. अगर तुम्हें इतना समझ आ रहा है बेसिक डिफरेंस, तो यू नो व्हाट्स गोइंग टू हैपन इन द गेम. गेम यार शुरू होने वाला है एनी टाइम सून नाउ, बिकॉज चीजें चल रही है भाई, अच्छी खासी चल रही है. आ रहे हैं भाई, पॉइंट पे आ रहे हैं हम. गेम ऑलमोस्ट शुरू होने वाला है. एक हम और नजर डाल लेते हैं यार लाइनअप्स पे. लाइनअप्स कैसी दिख रही है आज की गेम में. आज की गेम में भाई लाइनअप्स एक बार देख लो, तुम खुद देख लो क्या सीन हो रहा है इसमें. मैं भी एक बार ओपन कर लेता हूँ स्ट्रीम में. आई थिंक तुम लोगों को आ गई होगी अब तक लाइनअप्स. हम देख लेते हैं एक बार क्या सीन बन रहा है दोनों ही टीम्स का एट दिस पॉइंट गोइंग फॉरवर्ड. Just a second, boys. Just a second. Let me open up the lineups. 1 second. Uh, तो देखो यार, बाइंदीर खेल रहा है जो कि एक टर्किश कीपर है. ही वॉज ऑन लोन लास्ट सीजन एंड बट इंजर्ड भी रहा था फॉर द मोस्ट पार्ट ऑफ द सीजन. ओनाना इंजर्ड है, वो रिसेंटली ही इंजरी से बाहर आया है, तो उसको अभी इंक्लूड नहीं किया है ट्रैवलिंग स्क्वाड में. हु विल फेस आर्सेनल. तो आई डोंट नो ओनाना का फ्यूचर क्या होने वाला है, बट इट इज काइंड ऑफ लिटिल ब्लरी इफ यू विल. यूरो खेल रहे हैं, मथायस डेलिक्ट खेल रहे हैं और लूक शॉ को मौका दिया है ऑन द लेफ्ट बैक. लेफ्ट बैक नहीं है, ही इज अ लेफ्ट सेंटर बैक एंड आई थिंक ही विल बी पुशिंग फॉरवर्ड. ही विल बी पुशिंग ऑन टू द प्लेयर्स. He will be playing in attacking thirds somewhat. Dorgu move करता रहेगा. I don't think he will be on the wings. Luke Shaw कभी कभी वो position वो लेगा and Casemiro will drop in as a third back. From time to time, of course, I'm not talking about the whole game, but from time to time this formation will happen. जहाँ पे डेलिक्ट और कासेमीरो होंगे, लूक शॉ विल बी जंपिंग फॉरवर्ड, यूरो विल बी जंपिंग फॉरवर्ड एंड ये सब चीजें चलती रहेगी. डालो और डोरगो ऑफ कोर्स दे विल कंट्रोल द विंग्स. ब्रूनो फर्नांडेज ऑफ कोर्स लास्ट सीजन और जैसे कि वो मैन यूनाइटेड के लिए खेलता है भाई, बहुत ही सही फ्री फ्लोइंग फुटबॉल खेलेगा. कैसेमीरो विल बी ऑफ कोर्स द बॉल विनर, आउट एंड आउट बॉल विनर इन द mid thirds if you will. And Mbuemo, Cunha दोनों number 10s की तरह साइन हुए हैं. They will be playing as number 10s. They will be creating chances. तो ये एक बहुत ही सही चीज होने वाली है. अभी माउंट आज की मैच में कहाँ खेलेगा आई एम नॉट टू श्योर, बिकॉज अभी तक वहां पे हॉयलैंड खेल रहे थे. हॉयलैंड वाज प्लेइंग इन दैट पोजीशन वेयर माउंट इज प्लेइंग राइट नाउ. तो आई एम नॉट टू श्योर कि ये सीन होने क्या वाला है. थोड़ा ट्रिकी हो जाएगा बिकॉज 3 नंबर 10 खेल रहे हैं और कोई आउट एंड आउट स्ट्राइकर है नहीं आज एज सच फॉर मैन यूनाइटेड. It will be interesting to see like how they line up, who will be taking on that attacking space in the box. I mean, they haven't solved any problem with this because last year जो problem था Haaland was not able to finish, but आज हम देख रहे हैं आज Haaland भी नहीं खेल रहा है और बेंजामिन शेशको भी नहीं खेल रहे हैं. So it is kind of tricky if you will. It's tricky at best. Zirkzee भी बेंच पे रखा है, उनको भी नहीं खिलाया एज अ स्ट्राइकर. अमर डियालो बेंच पे हैं, उगार्टे बेंच पे हैं, शेशको बेंच पे हैं, कोबी मैनू भी बेंच पे हैं. So I'm expecting all of them to come out and be a part of the play as a substitute, but स्टार्ट ये लोग नहीं कर रहे हैं. एक बार आर्सेनल की लाइनअप्स हम देख लेते हैं. आर्सेनल की लाइनअप्स में क्या चल रहा है यार, एक बार लेट्स चेक दैट आउट. आर्सेनल की लाइनअप में ऑफ कोर्स ग्योकेरेज अपना डेब्यू कर रहे हैं आज. मार्टिनेली ऑन द लेफ्ट, साका ऑन द राइट. डेक्लन राइस विल बी ऑफ कोर्स कंडक्टिंग द प्ले फ्रॉम अ लिटिल डीपर रोल. टाइम टू टाइम वो फॉरवर्ड रन्स करेंगे. ओडेगार्ड विल बी अ क्लासिक नंबर 10. जुबिमेंडी भी उनके साथ लिंकअप करेंगे. कैलफ्यूरी ऑन द लेफ्ट, बेंजामिन व्हाइट ऑन द राइट इन द डिफेंस एंड गेब्रियल मगालेस और सलीबा की पेयर जो है इट इज वेरी वेरी क्रूशियल एंड हैज बीन फॉर द लास्ट कपल ऑफ ईयर्स. David Raya in the goal and I don't think there is any need for a change. Tried and tested lineup है. और भाई मिकेल आर्टेटा ने भाई आते ही हमें बोल दिया है like what do you want to do guys? Not what do you want to do, but आते ही बोलते हैं भाई कि लास्ट 3 सीजन में हमारे सबसे ज्यादा पॉइंट है, तो इस सीजन भी हम ट्राई करेंगे कि एक सीजन में हो जाए. सो नेटफ्लिक्स FC इज बैक भाई. नेटफ्लिक्स FC इज बैक इन दिस प्ले. गेम अभी स्टार्ट होगा गाइज. अगर तुम्हारे कोई थॉट्स हैं, अगर तुम्हारे कोई व्यूज हैं, बताओ मुझे कमेंट में. कोई अगर देख रहा है स्ट्रीम तो प्लीज लेट मी नो अगर सीन चल रहा है कोई तुम्हारा, बिकॉज बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग गेम है हमारे सामने आज. हमने थोड़ी बात की है ग्योकरेश की, हमने थोड़ी बात की है मटेओस कुनिया की, बेंजामिन शेशको की, एंड एवरीवन दैट आर प्लेइंग टुडे, द न्यू फेसेस इन बोथ द लाइनअप्स. बट मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड का यार समझ नहीं आया मेरे को क्वाइट ऑनेस्टली, बिकॉज दे वर ट्राइंग टू सॉल्व अ प्रॉब्लम कि अटैक कोई करे, एक नंबर 9 मिले, एंड साइन करने के बावजूद भी यार खिलाया नहीं है शेशको को. ऑफ कोर्स सेकंड हाफ में सब्स्टिट्यूट आएंगे, बट आई एम नॉट रियली अ फैन ऑफ व्हाट इज हैपनिंग हियर, बिकॉज ही शुड हैव बीन स्टार्टिंग. बट एनीवे, कुछ हो सकता है, इंटरनल थिंग्स हो सकती है. वी आर नॉट टू श्योर अबाउट व्हाट्स हैपनिंग inside the team at this moment, but everything is good for now. Everything is going smooth. We don't need to worry about it as such. आगे हम देखेंगे, मेन स्ट्रीम पे हम आ जाते हैं. व्हाट इज हैपनिंग हियर, क्या चल रही है चीजें. हम एक बार चले जाते हैं टैब में. लेट्स फाइंड आउट व्हाट्स हैपनिंग इन द गेम टुडे. ओपन अप कर लेते हैं. ऑफ कोर्स सब लोग एक ट्रिब्यूट देंगे टू Diogo Jota because he was a big loss. I remember everything happening so fast, and I was a fan. I had a soft spot for him. I was a fan, I will not lie. जब भी FPL की टीम बनाते थे, I always used to select him. There was without a doubt one of my favorite players in the Premier League. मैं देख रहा हूँ उसको, people know him because of Wolves, but मैं उसको जानता हूँ when he used to play for people know him because of Liverpool, but मैं उसको देख रहा था जब से वो खेल रहा था Wolves के लिए. So I've seen his growth, I've seen his career, and I always used to select him in my FPL team. मेरे को कभी भी returns नहीं दिए हैं उसने, but I had a soft spot for him. He was a poacher, he was a magic substitute, super sub जो कहते हैं सब. So let's start the game now. अभी tribute दिए जा रहा है Diogo Jota और Andre Silva को. We will also pay tribute to the players. आज आई होप स्ट्रीम थोड़ी सी बेटर आ रही हो. आई मीन कल थोड़ा सा लैगी था. आज आई होप थोड़ी सी बेटर हो स्ट्रीम देन येस्टरडे, बिकॉज कल थोड़ी सी दिक्कतें ज़्यादा थी. है कि नहीं. बट यस, इट इज़ अ पार्ट ऑफ द प्रोसेस. हम भी सीख रहे हैं यार, नए नए स्ट्रीम करना हमने भी शुरू किया है. सो वी विल बी डिस्कसिंग एवरीथिंग यार. जो भी अगर आ रहा है प्लीज़ ड्रॉप. पोल लगा रहा हूँ मैं, देख लेना सब लोग पोल. हम आ गए हैं बॉयज. वी आर स्टार्टिंग ऑफ द गेम नाउ. टीम हडल बन चुका है आर्सेनल का. वी विल बी किकिंग ऑफ एनी मोमेंट नाउ. मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड रेडी है भाई. ओल्ड ट्रैफर्ड. एलेक्स फर्गसन को ट्रिब्यूट दे रहे हैं लोग. बड़े बड़े बोर्ड्स लाए हुए हैं आज. It is a start. It is a new season. It is a fresh start. It is time to forget the horrible things happened last year. Ruben Amorim is ready with his new signings. Ruben Amorim is ready with the support of Manchester United team. He's ready with the management. He has the support of the management. And here we go. Here we kick off Arsenal versus Manchester United. स्टार्ट हो चुकी है गाइस गेम. इफ यू डोंट नो वेयर टू वॉच, प्लीज गो अहेड एंड स्टार्ट ऑफ जियो हॉटस्टार. उस पर तुम ये देख सकते हो. एंड वी विल बी गोइंग फॉरवर्ड एंड वॉचिंग द गेम विद यू गाइस. चलते हैं. लेट्स स्टार्ट ऑफ. लेट्स किक ऑफ. लेट्स एंजॉय द गेम. क्लियरेंस आती हुई यहाँ पे एम्बुएमो का कलेक्शन हुआ. फाउल की अपील है वहां पे, बट एम्बुएमो इज अप एंड रनिंग विद द बॉल. एम्बुएमो प्लेज इट फॉरवर्ड टू कुनिया, बट there is a clearance from Ben White. अपील थी. Let's look at the replay again. हाँ, जुबिमेंडी पे फाउल की अपील थी. एक हैंड था, but I don't know if it was worthy of a foul as of now. Euro playing on the ball. राया के पास बॉल है एट द बैक एंड. कीपर के पास बॉल जाती हुई है अगेन. Goes long, but collected by Euro, cleared by Euro. Bruno Fernandes के पास थी बॉल वहां पे. Plays it forward. Again Casemiro. उगाटे के पास बॉल है अभी. Sorry, Dorgu था वहां पे, not Ugarte. It was Dorgu who was playing there. बाइंदीर के पास बॉल है अभी. He wants to go long. He is going long, trying to find Mateus Cunha. But there was Mason Mount. Dorgu on the left. भाई स्ट्रक्चरली देख रहे हो तुम अगर अभी अर्ली मिनट्स में, तो मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड आर लुकिंग अ लिटिल मोर कंफर्टेबल ऑन देयर बॉल. 3-4 मिनट जो अभी तक हुई है, दे आर लुकिंग कंफर्टेबल. डोरगू एंड बेन वाइट की थोड़ी टसल है वहां पे. कूनिया अगेन ऑन द बॉल. इट इज डोरगू. डोरगू टू कूनिया. Bruno Fernandes conducting play nicely. It was De Ligt. लूक शॉ थोड़े आगे आते हुए. As I said, it was going to happen. लूक शॉ जो खेल रहे हैं, उनकी जो पोजीशन है अभी, he will be coming forward. He will be playing a little bit ahead. He won't be fixated on the center back role that he is given as of now. और इसी के साथ एक फ्री किक मिलती हुई है यूनाइटेड को. यूनाइटेड खेल रही है. ब्रूनो फर्नांडिस किकिंग इट इन. A clearance coming in from Victor Gyökeres. And Dorgu plays it back. Martinelli on the chase. Baindir clears it. Win predictor दिखा रहे हैं अभी. Win predictor says Manchester United gonna win 28%, 46% chance that Arsenal would win. Bukayo Saka on the ball trying to tiptoe with the defenders, but failing to do so at the moment. Manchester United on the ball, they're trying to press a little harder. Matthijs de Ligt against Victor Gyökeres, and Luke Shaw coming in aggressively and winning the ball from Victor Gyökeres. Victor Gyökeres is drifting apart on the right hand side as he likes to. A lot of the times if you've seen his play quite a while, he likes to go on the right and he tries to dribble around the defenders and put a cross in. But I think he will need to manage. He will need to adapt into the style of Arsenal. They want a out and out poacher. He wants to. I mean, they want to have a target man on the box. He don't. They don't want to have another people. They don't want to have another person to cross the ball again and again. They already have enough of it. And Mbuemo on the run. What a pass from Mason Mount was it? That was a crazy pass if you ask me. That was a pinpoint perfect pass, and it was a slippery moment there. Delict now. Bruno Fernandes on the ball. Casemiro. Casemiro. Foul is given. Yeah. On Bruno Fernandes, a foul is given. It is going on pretty good for now for Manchester United. That is a good start. A sloppy start from Arsenal a little bit in the first 5 minutes, but सही जा रही है चीजें for the moment. थोड़ी सी सेटल्ड डाउन लग रही है. दे आर नॉट लुकिंग लैकलस्टर. नई साइनिंग्स ने थोड़ा सा मैजिक अभी तक दिखाया है. दे आर पुटिंग ऑन द पासेस. उनकी क्रिएटिव एबिलिटीज जो हैं दे आर पुलिंग ऑफ नाइसली. Again, it is Bruno Fernandes taking the long kick here. Bruno Fernandes is taking the long kick again. On the free kick standing Bruno Fernandes, and he goes short to Dorgu. Dorgu gets a long shot and it's far away from the post. It was creative. It was something new. We haven't seen United doing such set piece routines. This is more of an Arsenal thing, but United are trying something new. Amorim is determined to be better this season. They want to target Champions League football with this team, and I think with the creative abilities, you cannot take out Manchester United from the contention ever. Dorgu again getting a beaten down by, it was Saliba, I think. They say no talks. Is anyone getting a yellow card here? Bruno Fernandes asking for a yellow, but Saliba is taking. Sorry for that. That was not intentional. Referee is looking a little bit aggressive at this moment. Delict's on the ball now. Goes long. He finds Dorgu, but he completely misses the ball. He wanted to take the cross on from the first touch, but he completely misses it. And is it conceded as a corner? Did he take a touch from Ben White? Yes, it is a corner. Bruno Fernandes taking on the corner at this moment. Bruno Fernandes take the corner and straight into the hands of David Raya. Oh, he's going for a long ball to Bukayo Saka. I think it was Martin Odegaard. And a great tackle from Mason Mount by Mason Mount is contributing defensively, and it is very refreshing to see. I think Mason Mount is kind of in a mold of Bruno Fernandes. वो कर सकता है भाई चीजें. He can pull off things. It is just about being focused. Because Chelsea के लिए जो वो करता था, it was very similar for what Bruno Fernandes is doing for Manchester United. Chelsea let him go. I don't know why exactly what happened there, but Chelsea let him go there. That was the thing for sure. Takes a long throw there, Ben White in the box. Everyone was going to take a shot, but everyone misses it. Everyone were in anticipation that someone will take the shot, and all three players were just standing there and taking no shots. What is happening here? It's Calafiori now. It's Gabriel Magalhaes. Gabriel Magalhaes going forward into the attacking third, and there is a defensive void. There was a defensive void in there. Martinelli now on the ball, winning the ball in the mid thirds, in the midfield, and that is what good pressing does to you. अगर तुम्हारी pressing अच्छी है, you will win the ball in the midfield, and that will be important going forward. Boys, I think थोड़ा सा लैग वापस आ चुका है आज की स्ट्रीम में. I don't know how to solve this. अगर तुम्हें पता है ना यार, तो मुझे बताओ थोड़ा सा यार, how to get rid of this lag, because this is a little bit, not good for us. Yeah. Anyway, चल रही हैं चीजें. We're watching the game now. It is Arsenal on the corner now, and Arsenal, bhai, last season unki one of the best strengths rather, was the set pieces. उनके set piece routines absolutely banger. आज देखते हैं if they can produce something like that again. Gabriel Magalhaes and William Saliba were on the ball every time they had a set piece. I think it is Zubimendi taking the corner there, and set piece routine शुरू हो चुका है वहां पे. And set piece routine and Arsenal are in again, crowding the goalkeeper, and it is Calafiori this time, and it is a goal for Arsenal. And Arsenal kick off their campaign with another set piece that they produced so many times last season, and they are picking up where they left off. This will be checked. VAR will be involved if there was a foul on the goalkeeper, but I don't think there was, and I think this is a goal, and Calafiori opens his account for the season. Arsenal opened their account for the season with another set piece routine, crowding the goalkeeper, and Calafiori was free on the far post, and he bangs the header in. This will be checked. I think there was some kind of pushing to the goalkeeper from William Saliba, but I think this should stand, or probably not. I think this is 50-50. Looking from this angle, it is a little, what do we say, doubtful. Let's see what the referee says. Is there a VAR check going on here? No, we have kicked off. The goal stands, and here we go. Ricardo Calafiori is the goal scorer for Arsenal in this new season of 2025-2026. Arsenal and set piece routines, dude. I'm telling you, it is one of the best things you see in football. What Mikel Arteta and his team are doing, it is nothing short of magic. Because itne goals agar tum la rahe ho from the set pieces, it is something commendable. 100%. इतने अगर गोल्स तुम ला पा रहे हो ना यार, अगर सेट पीसेस से, तो you deserve the respect. You deserve the respect for sure. David Raya on the ball. They lose the ball in the attacking third. A good press from Manchester United. Dorgu taking the throw in. They're taking it slow. They're not in a hurry, but they will be building up again. What's happening now? Is there a foul given against Arsenal? There is a free kick for Manchester United just outside the box. Let's look at that tackle again. I mean, that was a 50-50 one might argue, and that what they were arguing was a shoulder to shoulder, that it was a shoulder to shoulder challenge. The free kick is given, there is no yellow card. The free kick is just outside the box. Bruno Fernandes, Mason Mount, Mbuemo, and now Cunha. 4 people standing over the ball deciding who will take it. But because of seniority, I think Bruno Fernandes should be the one taking it. And because Mbuemo is a left footer and it is on the right side of the pitch, it can be another routine as well. We'll need to check, we'll need to see, it will be interesting to see what's happening in this free kick. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. It's Bruno Fernandes taking it, and it is stopped right in the wall. And Mbuemo chasing the ball on the defensive half, and he reaches his first, and he's clearing it now. I think by Mbuemo ko leni chahiye the free kick. It should have been Mbuemo who takes the free kick, or it should have been Matheus Cunha, because Bruno Fernandes and his free kick abilities are not so much heard of. अगर तुम्हें लेनी है तो you should be doing with a set piece taker, and I think Mbuemo or Matheus Cunha both would have been a better choice. And इसी के बीच में एक बहुत ही बुरा फाउल आता हुआ from Luke Shaw, and it could have been a yellow card. He slides in, he catches Odegaard, and I think it should be a yellow card. He should be shown a yellow card on this. Is he shown a yellow card on this? Chat, let me know अगर yellow card मिला है, because I haven't seen the thing here at this moment. Arsenal taking the free kick again. It is Declan Rice जिसने यार यूनाइटेड के सामने भाई धागा खोल दिया था. Declan Rice is taking the free kick here. It is a long free kick. It is not in the range to be a direct one. But again, another chance for Arsenal to show their set piece masterclass. Takes the ball long and the keeper collects it comfortably. Not every time it can work, but you only need it to work just one time. And it was offside, as I guessed it. It should have been off. It is off. और एक तुम्हें यार क्रेजी स्टैट दिखाता हूं मैं. What's happening here? ये देखो, एक स्टैट है XG पर 90 अगेंस्ट गोल्स पर 90. मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड की XG तो बहुत अच्छी है, बट गोल्स नहीं मार पा रहे हैं. दिस इज अ प्रॉब्लम विद मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड, जो मैं बता रहा था तुम लोगों को थोड़ी देर पहले. ये थोड़ी सी प्रॉब्लम है मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड की, जो लास्ट ईयर रही है. दे वर क्रिएटिंग चांसेस, क्रिएशन वाज नेवर अ प्रॉब्लम. XG बहुत बढ़िया है मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड का पर गेम पर 90. इट इज ऑलमोस्ट at 1.5 something, almost 1.6. But जो goals per game है, they are way too low. अगर तुम देख पा रहे हो, it is lower than 1.3. It is between 1.2 and 1.3. XG बहुत अच्छा है. Creation XG shows that how many chances are created and how many should be converted. यूनाइटेड के XG तो बहुत ज्यादा है भाई. क्रिएशन में दिक्कत नहीं है. दे आर गेटिंग इनटू द पोजीशन वेयर दे कैन स्कोर, बट गोल स्क्वायर कन्वर्ट कर नहीं पा रहे हैं. एंड इसीलिए उन्होंने लाया है बेंजामिन शेस्को को फ्रॉम लाइप्जिग बाय पेइंग वेल ओवर 60 million pounds. 70 million even. एग्जैक्टली जो नंबर है प्लीज लेट मी नो इन द कमेंट्स, बट बहुत ही एक्सपेंसिव साइनिंग है, एंड वी हैव सीन विद यूनाइटेड यार, जो एक्सपेंसिव साइनिंग्स रही है ना इन द पास्ट, मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम दे हैवंट वर्कड आउट इन द रीसेंट सीजंस ऑफ कोर्स. रोमेलू लुकाकू को ले लो तुम, you take Anthony भाई, Anthony was 100 million euros, and क्या हुआ भाई, you had to loan him out mid season to Real Betis, he couldn't adapt. पॉल पॉगबा ले लो तुम, जो जेडन सैंचो ले लो तुम, बहुत सारे आए हैं यार प्लेयर्स, रासमस हॉयलैंड, इवन रासमस हॉयलैंड को भी भाई तुमने बहुत पैसा देके लाए हो, बट he wasn't able to produce the results that you wanted him to. तो ये थोड़ी सी चीजें रही है, और इस सीजन भी अगेन विद द पेयरिंग ऑफ कूनिया और एम्बुएमो तुमने अप्रोक्सीमेटली 130 million pounds स्पेंड कर दिए हैं, and on top of that you have bought in Benjamin Sesko for another 60-70 million pounds. Almost 200 million pounds का तुमने बिजनेस किया है, and you are expecting results now. But history says otherwise यार. The expensive signings for Manchester United haven't worked quite well for them. But homegrown players, या कहें young players, जहाँ पे तुम इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हो very little amount, वो सब लोग तुम्हें रिटर्न्स लाके दे रहे हैं. Who are these players? Players like Kobe Manu, players like Ugarte, players like Euro, players like the left back you're playing today. What's his name again? समझ रहे हो ना तुम मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ? डोरगू, यस, प्लेयर्स लाइक दिस, यही लोग तुम्हें यार रिटर्न्स लाके दे रहे हैं. एक्सपेंसिव प्लेयर्स भाई इतने रिटर्न्स लाए नहीं है अब तक मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड के लिए, एंड इट इज अ थिंग टू वरी अबाउट फॉर मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड. चीजें थोड़ी सी रही है वैसी. ये प्लॉट में देखो यार, तुम्हें अगर समझ आ रहा है, ये लास्ट सीजन के स्टैट्स हैं. लास्ट सीजन के स्टैट्स अगर तुम देख पा रहे हो तो यू वुड सी कि भाई क्रिएशन में दिक्कत नहीं है, और डेविड राया पे एक फाउल होता हुआ यहाँ पे फाउल दिया नहीं गया है. He was in trouble there. Raya almost loses the ball, but bhai, this could have been a bad way to concede. But they are off the hook now. ये मिस्टेक हो सकती थी राया के पार्ट पे, 100% ये मिस्टेक हो सकती थी. Again a very good ball from Bruno Fernandes. Diego Dallo देखो भाई कहाँ पे है भाई वो. Diego Dallo भाई देखो यार कहाँ पे खेल रहा है वो. भाई एकदम कॉर्नर लाइन पे पहुंच गया है भाई, क्रेजी. कीपर के पास जाते हुए बॉल अगेन. It goes to Euro on the right back. Euro goes long. He tries to find Cunha there, but just loses the ball to Magalhaes. And here runs Martin Odegaard. भाई Martin Odegaard का टैकल कर लिया है भाई कैसेमीरो ने. भाई कैसेमीरो का कमबैक ट्रेल क्रेजी था भाई. द फर्स्ट सीजन एट यूनाइटेड बहुत क्रिटिसिज्म हुआ यार उसका, but coming back, Embo tries a long strike and it is deflected for a corner. But यार कैसेमीरो की बात करते हैं यार. Last year on their run, on the whole season, one of the most consistent players for Manchester United was Casemiro, especially in the Europa League campaign, जहाँ पे भाई उसने धमाल मचा दिया. सेमीफाइनल में अगर तुम्हें याद हो यार, एग्जैक्ट टाइम पे जो उसने गोल मारा है. क्लच परफॉर्मेंसेस रियल मैड्रिड के प्लेयर्स के साथ आती ही है. इट इज इन देयर ब्लड. रियल मैड्रिड प्लेयर है और था कैसेमीरो, एंड ही ब्रॉट दैट इन. फर्स्ट ईयर यार उसकी बहुत ही क्रिटिसिज्म हुई. आई थिंक गैरी नेविल ने बोला था, और इट वाज जेमी कैरेगर भाई हरामी इंसान है भाई, हरामी इंसान है. बोलता है लीव फुटबॉल बिफोर द फुटबॉल लीव्स यू. अरे भाई नहीं लीव होने दिया भाई फुटबॉल को कैसेमीरो ने. ही केम बैक. लास्ट सीजन वाज अ प्रूफ. डिस्पाइट फिनिशिंग 15th, The performances of Casemiro and Bruno Fernandes were the only things carrying Manchester United. अगर ये दो प्लेयर्स नहीं होते ना लास्ट सीजन तो रेलीगेशन के पक्के चांसेस थे यार. They are safe because of these two players, especially Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro was there, but Bruno Fernandes के बिना भाई this team would have been relegated. And I don't know what would have happened if Manchester United was not in the top flight. They are safe. They are starting off the new season right now down by 1 goal, but देखते हैं. मैच अभी बाकी है यार, बहुत बाकी है मैच. We will see what happens in the game right now. तुमने अगर स्टैट्स नहीं देखे अब तक तो स्टैट्स देखो पहले तुम. मेरे पास जो XG और गोल्स पर गेम है यार, बहुत डिफरेंस है. आर्सेनल देखो, आर्सेनल आर वेल ऑन दैट लाइन. जितने XG है उतने ही उनके पास गोल्स है. ऑलमोस्ट ऑन दैट लाइन, दैट इज द ग्रीन लाइन. तुम जो बीच में देख रहे हो यहाँ पे सॉरी, यहाँ पे तुम जो ये ग्रीन लाइन देख रहे हो बीच में, उसी के ऊपर ऑलमोस्ट आर्सेनल पिंड है. बट XG मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड का ज्यादा है एंड गोल्स पर गेम इधर आर्सेनल की ज्यादा है ऑफ कोर्स. तो ये थोड़ी सी चीज है भाई. इट इज क्रेजी. Mbeumo now playing into Diogo Dalot and कोई था ही नहीं भाई अंदर. At this point you need Benjamin Šeško जो बेंच पे अभी हमें दिख रहे हैं. You need Benjamin Šeško in the box. बट हमने डिस्कस किया यार इसके बारे में, डिस्कस हमने कर लिया थोड़ा सा कि भाई सेस्को टाइप ऑफ क्या बोल सकते हैं, ऐसा प्लेयर नहीं है who would be playing as a number 9, as a center point, as a target man. He likes to go in deep. वो भी deep जाता है यार. He scores bangers, long shots उसके बहुत powerful है. तो he will keep moving. We will need to see भाई वो कैसे adapt करता है to United's needs, because last year या कहें last season, oh wow, what a pass from Mason Mount भाई. क्या ढूंढा है भाई डोरगू को उसने. He was turned back on. उसने भाई अपने पीछे पास ढूंढा भाई और पहुंचा दिया डोरगू तक. Mbeumo on the right in the open space. He whips across and Dorgu was fighting Ben White there. But Ben White gets the better of him. Bukayo Saka and Bruno Fernandes are fighting for the ball here. Bukayo Saka keeps it very fine, very fine. A little sloppy pass from Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes had to play it out for a throw-in. Diogo Dalot on the ball takes the throw-in. यूरो आते हुए Mbeumo भाई अच्छा दिख रहा है भाई. He is visible. He is visible enough in this game. He is moving around. Ball उसके पास आ रही है. He is playing. He is carrying it really well, and he is playing it very beautifully. He is dribbling quite well. He is not losing the ball in crucial places. अच्छा गेम खेल रहा है अब तक. Mbeumo के भाई initial thoughts, he is looking very solid. He is looking very much in control. Luke Shaw का aggressive से tackle और Dorgu is on the run now. Dorgu भाई बहुत forward position में. Dorgu takes a long shot and hits the post by it. Hits the post. Bro, this was a banger, dude. अगर ये चला जाता ना भाई, this could have been a banger यार. Fernandes find Dorgu in the midfield position और भाई कहाँ से angle देखो यार. What an angle to take this shot on, and almost hits the target भाई. Almost hits the target. That was a sumptuous effort. Had to be said by it. Had to be said. What an effort. You don't see many shots being taken from that angle, but to be that close, it was something special. It was a crazy shot. It was a crazy attempt. Casemiro on the ball drives it wide to Mbuemo again. Mbuemo on the ball again, tiptoeing with Calafiori, and he beats him, goes to Diego Dallo, and no one in the middle again. Dallo is finding some balls in, but someone needs to step up and be in the box. You need to do just that much to score a goal here because you're creating really well. I think the same problem here. This is the same problem that they were facing in the last season. एंड इधर आते हुए सेम प्रॉब्लम आज भी हमें दिख रही है थोड़ी थोड़ी तुम्हें दिख रही है कि नहीं तुम मुझे बताओ यार ये सेम प्रॉब्लम दिख रही है यार दिस इज आई डोंट नो व्हाट टू टेल यू अबाउट दिस थोड़ी सी चीजें यार अलग है चीजें अलग है यार थोड़ी सी अलग होना चाहिए भाई अप्रोच थोड़ा सा देयर इज नो वन इन द मिडिल अगेन एज वी स्पीक डेलिक्स आते हुए बॉल पे goes wide to Luke Shaw. He loses the ball. Now it is Martin Odegaard or is it Zubimendi? Yes, it is Odegaard. He goes to Victor Gyökeres. He will whip across in to Martinelli. He tries the bicycle kick and he almost pulls it off. Almost pulls it off. I think Euro got in between here. Euro got in between and I think it would have been a crazy goal and Mateus Cunha is in the open and he messes up the finish. He was on the ball. He got lucky. He was on the ball. He was in the clear. But the pressure got to him. Had it been Mbuemo, who is a little bit faster than Mateus Cunha, this could have been a goal, I'm pretty sure. Hell, even if he had shot that shot, he would have taken that shot a little bit with more power. It would have been in the back of the goal, I'm pretty sure. Odegaard again now for Arsenal. Ben White whips across in with his left foot, but straight to the keeper. Bindir. Look at that now. Let's look at the replay for that. देखो भाई Cunha भाई he was almost got tackled. He was in the space. He was playing it but messed up. To be fair, he was not in that much space. He could have tried cutting back inside, but yeah, it didn't work out for him this time. Goes long, finds Mbuemo first touch, and Mateus Cunha with this long shot, the one he's known for. But straight to the keeper again. Free flow हो रहा है भाई थोड़ा सा flow आ रहा है यूनाइटेड के प्ले में. They are playing with a little bit more flow. What do you guys think? लग नहीं रहा भाई तुम्हें थोड़ा सा flow आता हुआ है यार. Flow आ रहा है यार थोड़ा सा आ रहा है flow. It is getting better and better. बॉल आता हुआ है भाई यहाँ पे Euro on the ball now. Mbuemo वापस है यार बॉल पे and he loses the ball first time I think today. He hasn't lost the ball that much this time. Here we go, boys. Euro is on the ball now. It is Diego Dallo now. Mbuemo aate hue. Mbuemo goes for a cross. It was deflected. And it is Victor Gyökeres now on the ball. Gyökeres is running. Gyökeres tries to play it. Sorry, it was Martin Odegaard. He tried to play it to Gabriel Martinelli, but he failed there. भाई अगर इधर तुम यार आर्सेनल का सेटअप देखोगे क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पे, मैं तुम्हें थोड़ा सा आइडिया देता हूँ व्हाट एग्जैक्टली इज हैपनिंग विद आर्सेनल राइट नाउ. तो भाई ओडेगार्ड इज प्लेइंग एज अ प्रॉपर नंबर 10 और नंबर 8 वॉट एवर यू वांट टू कॉल इट, जो कि क्रिएट कर रहा है. तो ये जो तुम लाइन देख रहे हो ना आर्सेनल की, ये स्क्रीन में यहाँ पे इस साइड, तो हम देखते हैं देखो क्या हो रहा है एग्जैक्टली आर्सेनल के लिए. तो फ्रंट थ्री एज इट इज जो चल रहा है वैसे ही चल रहा है यहाँ पे. फ्रंट थ्री में साका, क्योकरेश और मार्टिनेली, दे आर प्लेइंग एज दे आर. बट ओडेगार्ड जो है, ओडेगार्ड इज जस्ट प्लेइंग बिहाइंड Gyökeres. Gyökeres is playing as a free number 9. He's not fixated. He's not the target man. He's playing free flowing thing. We saw him drift on the right side as well. We saw him drift on the left side as well. But Odegaard is playing centrally, just behind that part where Zubimendi is mentioned in the lineup. Zubimendi and Rice are just playing here. Here is Declan Rice. Sorry, here Declan Rice and Zubimendi. Here is Martin Odegaard. और उसके आगे एक लाइन बन रही है, that is for the front three. तो वैसा कुछ सेटअप चल रहा है अभी for now for Arsenal. Scene is good. Scene is good for Arsenal. They are playing free flowing football as they are for the past I don't know 3 seasons. जहाँ पे constantly number 2 आ रहे हैं भाई. It is a little painful to watch, to be honest. I mean मेरे लिए नहीं है भाई, मैं Spurs fan हूँ. I'm a Real Madrid fan. I'm a Spurs fan, so I don't mind Arsenal losing. But अच्छी टीम है यार. They should be doing better. They should be pushing more this season. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens this season, because they had a great chance last season when Manchester City was struggling, but at the same time they got a dip as well. Gyökeres was almost ready to for a bicycle kick. Mbuemo running again. Mbuemo यार मेरे को impress कर रहा है. For whatever reason, Mbuemo is impressing me. Mbuemo यार बहुत ही सही फुटबॉल खेल रहा है यार. He's holding up the play. He's creating chances. He's putting the crosses in. अभी तक कूनिया को मेरे को इतना दिखा नहीं है. कूनिया hasn't been on the ball, but that is for a reason, because अभी शेष्को आया नहीं है. Seshko hasn't been on the pitch yet, so कूनिया को यार अभी अपने नेचुरल पोजीशन में आने का मौका मिला नहीं है वैसे. तो अगर हम देखेंगे तो चीज़ अभी ठीक है. आई एम वेटिंग फॉर सेशको टू कम इन द सेकेंड हाफ. उसके बाद the link up between the front three would be very interesting to see. The two number 10s in Mbuemo and Cunha, and up front will be Benjamin Sesko. वो जो ट्रिपलेट होगा ना भाई, जो वो 3 फॉरवर्ड्स का जो लिंकअप होगा, आई एम एक्साइटेड टू सी दैट थिंग. वो चीज़ जो होगी ना भाई, दैट वुड बी वेरी वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग, टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट. बिकॉज कूनिया को यार अपने नेचुरल पोजीशन में आना जरूरी है. अभी कूनिया की पोजीशन पे खेल रहा है मेसन माउंट, एंड कूनिया इज प्लेइंग एज सॉर्ट ऑफ अ स्ट्राइकर, बट ही इज नॉट नेचुरली अ स्ट्राइकर. सो ही अगेन आर्सेनल का भाई, आर्सेनल वाज that was a volley for Ben White. बट अगेन आर्सेनल का जब भी कॉर्नर लेती है, कोई भी सेट पीस लेती है भाई, रूटीन हमेशा कुछ ना कुछ इंटरेस्टिंग होता ही है. आज भी था भाई, अभी भी गोल वैसे ही आया है फ्रॉम देयर स्पेशल रूटीन यार. तो चीज़ें काफ़ी सही है भाई, आर्सेनल के लिए सॉर्टेड है. दे आर पिकिंग अप राइट वेयर दे लेफ्ट ऑफ. इम्प्रूव करते नहीं, वो देखने की चीज़ है. बॉल उतना आई डोंट थिंक दिखा है. हु इज हैविंग द बेटर पोजीशन गाइस? व्हाट डू यू थिंक? कौन बेटर खेल रहा है? यस एग्जैक्टली एज आई सेड, तो अगर देखोगे नीचे स्टैट्स में भी, तो स्टैट्स में भी तुम्हें दिखेगा यूनाइटेड हैज मोर पोसेशन हियर। तो देखा नहीं है ज्यादा बॉल, 50-50 है ऑलमोस्ट, बट स्टिल यूनाइटेड लुक्स मोर इन कंट्रोल फॉर मी। एंड इधर कैलिफ्योरी को येलो कार्ड मिलते हुए ही जस्ट doing jersey grabbing there, and you can't do that. It's illegal for you to do that. अगर तुम नीचे स्टैट्स में भी देख रहे हो ना यार, तो स्टैट्स में तुम्हें दिखेगा इस साइड यहाँ पे कि भाई यूनाइटेड हैज मोर ऑफ द बॉल फॉर द बेटर पार्ट ऑफ द गेम। And the clearance coming on from Martin Odegaard, and Dorgu taking the ball again to United, but again no one in the box. Where is everyone on the pitch? At least one person should be in the box at all times. Because भाई बहुत क्रॉसेस देख लिए मैंने, डोरगू के क्रॉसेस आ रहे हैं, डालो के क्रॉसेस आ रहे हैं, एम्बोएमो के क्रॉसेस आ रहे हैं, बट नो वन इज देयर टू रिसीव इट। दिस नीड्स टू चेंज। क्या Amorim हाफ टाइम सब्स्टिट्यूशन करेंगे? Will Amorim take the call of bringing on Benjamin Sesko at half time, or he will wait till 60 minutes or 50 minutes or 70 minutes to hand over the debut to Benjamin Sesko? Again, Dorgu on the ball, Cunha again, Mason Mount tries to take a reverse shot but failing to do so, hitting the player standing there. Mason Mount is playing good. Mason Mount isn't playing bad. And United overall, I don't think ज़्यादा बुरा खेला है मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड ने for now. अब तक I think they're pretty good, pretty good. Arsenal of course अच्छा खेल रही है. They are in control. They haven't given many chances to upset anyone, या फिर they haven't given the ball away that much. It's just that Manchester United looks in control more and more. As the game is progressing, Manchester United on the ball is looking more comfortable. This is my reading of the play. Let me know yours यार, अगर तुम्हें कुछ लग रहा है मैच देखते टाइम के, is anything happening here? Embuemo now. Embuemo gets another cross in. It is Mason Mount. Wow, that was a great effort to save the ball from going out on a goal kick, but he played it straight to the keeper. But बहुत ही सही athleticism भाई. Very good athleticism from Mason Mount. Gyökeres is a little bit invisible in this match, to be honest for me. Gyökeres की तुम ratings भी देखोगे अगर इस match की, it isn't really that great. He barely kicked off anything there. Just look at the ratings. It will update in a moment. Just wait for it. इस side दिखेगा तुम्हें यहाँ पे. Ratings देखो यार. Gyökeres is not produced as many things as he should have. On the other hand, Embuemo and Cunha are producing a little bit here and there, but Gyökeres is just there. He isn't producing that much. And as we say, 1 minute is added on, and it is getting almost Gyökeres ka cross tha, but it went right through everyone, right above everyone, and it is a throw in for Manchester United. Diogo Dalot taking the throw in. Diogo Dalot on the ball here. It plays it to Embuemo, and referee blows the whistle here. 1-0 Arsenal. Calafiori's goal. Arsenal's set piece masterclass again. Arteta's set piece masterclass again. Weird set piece routines for Arsenal have given Arsenal the lead again. Things so far so good for Arsenal. But Why don't write off Manchester United because for the most part of the game they have looked in control. They're not losing the ball quite often. They're not losing anything to be honest. They're playing in control to be honest. कोई exceptional performances नहीं है, but they are in control. That is my reading of the game here. A couple of mistakes here and there, but let's analyze what is going on with the debutants. जो debutants हैं आज Mateos Cunha और Embuemo, क्या stats रहे हैं उनके यार आज. So let's see what is happening here. 3 शॉट लिए हैं Mateos Cunha ने. Passes भाई बॉल मिले ही नहीं है. Cunha को बॉल ही नहीं मिला है आज. Only 6 passes attempted, उसमें से भी 4 accurate passes. एक चांस क्रिएट किया है उसने for sure, but still it is not so great for Cunha because as a striker भी खेल रहा था वो, so it is okay. He hasn't got many passes in. 2 chances क्रिएट किए हैं Embuemo ने. He is playing really nicely. He is controlling the game. He's controlling the ball. He is not losing it in dangerous positions. Crosses उसके बहुत ही सही लग रहे हैं. He is looking very comfortable on the ball and he is creating chances to say the least. Benjamin Sesko का मैं यार वेट कर रहा हूँ. As soon as he comes on, I think this will look different. अभी भी मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा है. I don't understand the meaning behind playing Mason Mount instead of Benjamin Sesko, but it is what it is, and it has costed a little for Manchester United. I mean, defensively they are okay. They are not, or should I say, यार इतना threat नहीं लगा है मेरे को from Arsenal. There was not lot of threat attacking wise for Arsenal, but things could change यार. Things could change. जो अटैकिंग प्ले खेलती थी यार आर्सेनल लास्ट सीजन, वो मेरे को थ्रेट अभी तक नहीं दिखा है. फॉर नाउ सेट पीसेस से ऑफ कोर्स थ्रेट है आर्सेनल के लिए, आई मीन आर्सेनल से, बट फ्रॉम ओपन प्ले आई डोंट सी देम डूइंग दैट वेल इन टुडेज गेम. स्टैट्स भी अगर तुम देख रहे हो, इफ यू कैन सी इन द बॉटम ऑफ योर स्क्रीन राइट नाउ, टोटल शॉट्स लिए हैं मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड ने 10 और आर्सेनल ने लिए हैं 5. Half of what United has taken. Shots on target, United has 4, Arsenal has 3, and 1 was the goal from that. Of course. Expected goals 0.8 hai, but because Calafiori was so close in, so that makes sense. But most of the shots, halaki, having said that, from United have come from distance, so itna we can't count on that. एक भाई डोरगू का भाई शॉट मेरे को बहुत ही सही लगा था. डोरगू इज प्लेइंग रियली कंफर्टेबली. डालो और डोरगू भाई ऑन द विंग, लेफ्ट बैक और राइट बैक पोजीशंस पे बहुत ही सही खेल रहे हैं बिकॉज चीजें हैं, क्रॉसेस हैं. एम्बुएमे भी क्रॉसेस डाल रहा है, डालो भी क्रॉसेस डाल रहा है, डोरगू भी क्रॉसेस डाल रहा है, Cunha is also creating, Mason Mount is also creating, of course Bruno Fernandes long balls डाल रहा है आगे. बट एक ही चीज है, देयर इज नो स्ट्राइकर इन द बॉक्स एट ऑल. क्रॉसेस बहुत आए यार, वेरी वेरी मच क्रॉसेस बहुत सारे आए हैं, बट अगेन एक्यूरेट क्रॉसेस इतने नहीं है बिकॉज देयर इज नो वन इन द मिडल टू टेक दोज क्रॉसेस और कन्वर्ट दोज क्रॉसेस रादर. ड्यूल्स भाई मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड ज्यादा जीते हैं, ग्राउंड ड्यूल्स भी एरियल ड्यूल्स भी, दोनों बहुत ही अच्छी तरीके से चल रही है चीजें. एंड इफ यू सी द विन प्रेडिक्टर नाउ, अगर तुम जाओगे विन प्रेडिक्टर देखोगे तो यू विल सी कि भाई थोड़े से चांसेस बढ़े हैं यार यूनाइटेड के. द वे दे हैव प्लेड, थोड़े से चांसेस इंक्रीज हुए हैं मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड के लिए. ऑफ कोर्स आर्सेनल आर लीडिंग, बट मेरे को है भाई, आई थिंक यूनाइटेड हैज अ गोल इन देम इन दिस गेम. यूनाइटेड एक गोल मारेगा यार, आई एम प्रिटी श्योर. आई फील लाइक यूनाइटेड एक गोल मार सकता है. सो चीजें सही है यार अभी के लिए. इवन इफ यूनाइटेड इज 1 goal डाउन, आई थिंक दे विल कम बैक. एक गोल तो एटलीस्ट मारेगी एंड आई डोंट थिंक आर्सेनल विल विन दिस दैट इजीली बिकॉज अटैकिंग थ्रेट नहीं है यार आर्सेनल में. if you if you starve Arsenal of their set piece threat, set pieces अगर उनके गेम से तुम निकाल दो, आई डोंट थिंक ज्यादा उनको चांसेस मिल रहे हैं आज की गेम में. ओपन प्ले से उनको नहीं मिल रहे हैं चांसेस. दैट नीड्स टू बी एड्रेस्ड, दैट नीड्स टू बी सीन बाय आर्टेटा बिकॉज यूनाइटेड अभी तक बहुत ही सही कंट्रोल में है एंड दे नीड टू, I mean, Arsenal need to be up there. They need to be up there because अगर नहीं रहा तो well, United will come back because possession ज़्यादा है, शॉट ज़्यादा ले रहे हैं, chances create बहुत ज़्यादा कर रहे हैं United, so they need to be there. Even when they are 1-0 down, यार मेरे को नहीं लग रहा है कि Arsenal should be that comfortable as of now. They should be aiming to at least score one more goal. Yeah, two more goals even. Because चीजें बदल सकती है कभी भी. हम थोड़ा सा भाई देखो, आज हम करते थोड़ा सा एनालिसिस क्या हुआ है आज की गेम में. ये तो खैर it was meant to be a new, you know, खैर let's compare the players. Cunha का performance last season का, I mean let's analyze how Cunha and Mbuemo has played in the last season for their respective teams. देखते हैं Mbuemo and Cunha. Let me just pull up the feed for you guys. Just hold on a moment. Let's compare these players. हम एक बार चेक करते हैं what is happening with these two players. Yeah, we are here. तो देखो अगर तुम्हें दिखेगा, if you can see how these two players are habituated to play, तो एम्बुएमो तुम देखोगे यार on the right बहुत अच्छा खेलते हैं. Of course this is not what we are looking for exactly. Just a second, let me pull up the exact Premier League stats for you all. Yes, now we are here. So if you can see, Mbuemo is more on the right, playing on the right. Heat map अगर तुम देख रहे हो तो बहुत ही right player है because he is a left footed player, he is a inverted winger जो हम कहते हैं फुटबॉलिंग सेंस में. Inverted winger है Mbuemo. He cuts inside, he runs on the wings, he cuts inside and takes those long shots. उसका एवरेज रेटिंग भी बहुत सही है. दोनों के एवरेज रेटिंग इज अराउंड 7.5 7.6 which is absolutely crazy, absolutely nice. दोनों खेले भी अच्छा है. One has got 20 goals, one has got 15 goals. एक के 7 असिस्ट है, एक के 6 असिस्ट है. तो वेरी वेरी सिमिलर स्टाइल ऑफ प्ले है दोनों का. Mateos Cunha on the other side is more versatile. कहीं पे भी खेल सकता है पिच में. He likes to be free. इसीलिए that is one reason that रूबन आमोरिम ने आज उसको खिलाया है in a central position and वो मेसन माउंट को लिया है वहां पे. But majority if you will see on the heat map of Mateos Cunha, वो जाता है on the left hand side He cuts back, he likes to move around, he goes deep, he collects the ball and he runs up. Set pieces भी लेता है Mateos Cunha. He likes to be everywhere. अगर तुम एक मेजर डिफरेंस तुम नोटिस करोगे इन दोनों की हीट मैप में अक्रॉस द सीजन, बॉक्स में Cunha का कंट्रीब्यूशन ज्यादा है. He has more contribution inside the box than Embuemo. Embuemo is more of a outside the box player. वो बाहर रन करेगा, कट इनसाइड करेगा, बाहर से शॉट लेगा या बाहर से क्रॉसेस डालेगा. बट Mateos Cunha जो है, Mateos Cunha will be there here. जो बॉक्स में भी आएगा, जो बाहर भी रहेगा, he will keep surrounding himself, he will keep changing positions, he likes to be free. लिंकअप यार सबका क्रेजी होगा यार, एक बार बेंजामिन सेस्को आ जाए यार तो सही रहेगा एकदम, बिकॉज कुनिया को पसंद है हिलते रहना. एंड सिमिलरली इफ यू सी, लेट्स चेंज एम्बुएमो टू बेंजामिन शेशको. एक बार हम उन दोनों को कंपेयर करते हैं, तुम्हें दिखेगा सिमिलैरिटीज है बिटवीन बेंजामिन शेशको एंड Mateos Cunha. If you will see here, let me just update this. Let it come up. Now, I think you can see what is happening here, right? तो अगर तुम देखोगे दोनों का हीट मैप देखो, if you notice, they are very similar in style of play. Of course, Benjamin Sheshko is more central and Cunha is on the left because primarily वो वहाँ से start करता है. But primarily if you see, उनका हीट मैप काफी similar है. They both like to be around, they both like to play around. तो ये दोनों भाई इंटरचेंज करके लिंकअप करके बेंजामिन शेशको कैन गो डीप एंड Cunha कैन गो अहेड, और Benjamin Sheshko can go ahead, Cunha can drop in. They both can play as two strikers, they both can link up, they can both take long shots. तो ये लिंकअप यार बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग हो सकता है. This can be very very interesting because both these players are of very similar styles. One is of course a striker and one is of course a number 10 sorts of play. But the main difference is of course goals and assists में है, because of course matches भी दोनों सेम खेले, so similar statistics, similar players, similar sort of heat map. तो ये है यार. I'm looking forward कि भाई रूबन आमोरिम क्या दोनों को साथ में खिलाएगा. That is a question in my head. I mean it could be anything at all, but that is a question in my head. देखते हैं यार, आज तो मेसन माउंट खेला है. Now if and when Benjamin Sheshko comes in, it will be interesting to see कि वो Mateos Cunha की जगह आएगा और मेसन माउंट की जगह आएगा. रूबन आमोरिम के डिफरेंट प्लान्स हो सकते हैं. It is possible 100% कि भाई he is planning something differently from what everyone is discussing, because of course he is the manager of that football club. Manchester United का manager है. He would have thought something, he would have seen something in these players and he would have had a plan कि भाई करना क्या है exactly इनके लिए. हाफ टाइम यार ऑलमोस्ट खत्म होने आया है. We are here, we are almost starting up again. तो देखते हैं यार, बताओ तुम अपना यार व्यूज दिखाओ मुझे क्या है, what is happening in your head, what exactly is going on around in your head. क्या लग रहा है ये गेम जा कहाँ रहा है exactly. Boys, just 2 minutes, I will be back before the things start. Boys, I'm back. Let's start the game again. Let's see what is happening in the game. We are kicking off again with the second half, and we are off again. Any substitutions that we should know about? कोई substitutions आए हैं क्या आज? अभी no substitutions at halftime for now. There is nothing happening as such at halftime. Arsenal in United's box now. Zubimendi on the ball at the halfway line. Ben White now. हमने यार यूनाइटेड के बारे में तो थोड़ा डिस्कस कर लिया. लेट्स डिस्कस अ लिटिल बिट अबाउट आर्सेनल भाई. आर्सेनल क्या कर सकती है इस गेम में? टू बी मोर अटैकिंग. जैसे कि मैंने बोला, आई डोंट फील लाइक अटैकिंग थ्रेट इतना है आर्सेनल का इस गेम में. इट शुड बी मोर. इट शुड बी growing above the threat on set pieces. Set pieces के अलावा मेरे को इतना attacking threat दिखा नहीं है. You can see it in the stats as well. अगर तुम stats देखोगे ना, तो stats में भी it is very much in favor of Manchester United. तो यार पहली तो चीज है, we need to get lineups के हिसाब से देख लेते हैं एक बार. Let's analyze it here. तो if you see अभी क्या हो रहा है ना, ग्योकरेश इज इन हिज मूड ऑफ प्लेइंग फॉर स्पोर्टिंग. ठीक है, स्पोर्टिंग में जब था, जैसे वो तब खेलता था, ही इज प्लेइंग लाइक दैट, एंड दैट नीड्स टू चेंज. क्यों? बिकॉज आर्सेनल नीड्स अ नंबर 9. आर्सेनल को नंबर 9 चाहिए. दे डोंट वांट अनदर पर्सन हु ड्रिफ्ट्स अपार्ट, हु गोज अराउंड एंड plays freely. They want a number 9. They want a target man. Because भाई तीन suppliers हैं उनके पास. Arsenal has 3 beautiful creators of the ball, of chances. Odegaard, Martinelli and Bukayo Saka, all 3 are there to support Gyökeres. Gyökeres doesn't need to move anywhere. He just needs to make those off-ball runs. Off-ball movement is very important here for Arsenal, and Gyökeres needs to be positionally aware of where to play. He can't just roam around like he normally does, or he has done for now for Sporting. He needs to adapt to the football he is expected to play. If you know what I'm saying, तुम्हें अगर समझ आ रहा है, please let me know, because going like this won't help Arsenal. एक complete weakness थी है. Oh, Mason Mount is on fire today, yaar. Mason Mount is playing really good. He's finding those unexceptional passes. एक मेरे को फर्स्ट हाफ में याद आता है, डोरगू के पीछे उसने पास डाला था, एक एथलेटिसिज्म के हिसाब से एक उसने डाला था फ्रॉम द हाफवे लाइन, एंड अनदर इन द बॉक्स ऑफ आर्सेनल. तो भाई खेल क्रेजी रहा है भाई आज. माउंट इज प्लेइंग रियली वेल. Bruno Fernandes है अभी बॉल पे on the defensive half, and it is a throw-in for Manchester United. Dorgu लेगा, of course, throw-in, because as a designated left wing back, he will be taking the throw-in. Luke Shaw now on the ball. Dorgu थोड़ा बैक ही दे दिया भाई, under his legs. Saliba clears it. Rice now on the ball. Rice to Calafiori. Calafiori to Gabriel Martinelli. Almost lost the ball. Odegaard now tries to get a long ball in, and safely in the hands of Pandir. You're on the ball now. Bindir to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw plays it for Dorgu. Dorgu misses it, and I think it is a throw in for Arsenal. Ben White is eager to take the throw very quickly. Ben White plays it to Zubimendi. Zubimendi is a new signing, of course, for Arsenal after Thomas Partey has left the club because of rape allegations and all. But Villarreal, I think he signed for Villarreal, right? If I'm not wrong, he signed for Villarreal. Ambuemo now on the ball again. Ambuemo, yeah, he has impressed me the best playing in the first half, creating those chances, helping everyone out, dropping in, getting the ball, carrying the ball. He's doing a lot of things with the ball, and it is refreshing for sure. It is Casemiro now losing the ball, and Odegaard plays it through to Gyökeres. Gyökeres on the ball now on the left wing, and he just misses out. He dribbles badly, and it is a foul by Gyökeres chasing the ball. Gyökeres needs to do better, dude. His debut is not going as planned. He needs to do better. Absolutely better. Bruno Fernandes on the ball now. A stinker of a performance from Gyökeres till now. He's not able to dribble, he's not able to pass, he's not positionally aware. He needs to do better here. Absolutely needs to do better here. Mateus Cunha and Gabriel Magalhaes bangs head. Bang heads. What is the correct pronunciation? I don't know. I don't care, frankly. Luke Shaw with another interception here. Luke Shaw is very proactive in the field today. That is one thing I've noticed today. He is very proactive. He's winning the ball. He is aggressive, and he is contributing everywhere. Mbuemo now, wide. Plays it creatively to Bruno Fernandes, and it is a foul from Bruno Fernandes. It is a bad foul from Bruno Fernandes, and I think he will get a yellow card. Did he get a yellow card? I think he did, or he did not. Referee is very lenient here, yeah. I think that should have been a yellow card, without a doubt. I think he is not given the yellow card. Not today. Referee is very lenient. I think there were at least a couple of chances where I thought players deserved a yellow, but referee is not having any. He's very lenient in today's game. He has let go a few fouls, not many. It is a free-flowing game. Only 1 minute was added on the first half as injury time, but yeah, it is a free-flowing football game today. Not too special, but it is free-flowing. Not too many fouls, just pure football. What happened there again? What foul was given there? I didn't understand any of it. How was that foul given? How was that? Amad Diallo and Ugarte are getting ready to come on as substitute. No signs of Benjamin Sesko as of now. And ball goes out, and I think it will be time for substitutions. Who will be coming out? Amad Diallo and Ugarte are coming in. Diego Dallo is getting out, and Amad Diallo will be coming in for Diego Dallo. Interesting change, attacking change. But I don't think there was a problem with Diego Dallo in the game for now. Oof, that was a scary pass. And Buemo running for his life, and I think he fouled Gabriel Magalhaes. No, that was not given a foul. I think Mbuemo should have continued and he would have been on for a goal. I think they missed a trick here. Now Cunha running off, holding off the ball right around the corner flag, takes the ball away, and I think it is a foul, and William Saliba is penalized, and there is a free kick right beside the corner flag. Very good hold of play from Mateus Cunha. Very good. That was a crazy and very good control from Bruno Fernandes, and that was not given as a foul. And Buemo just given up, thought that it would be given as a foul, but it was not, and the play was allowed to be continued. But one thing led to another, and they have a free kick right beside the corner flag. Bruno Fernandes now taking the free kick, standing above the free kick. Can they produce something from this free kick? This is the chance they were looking for the whole game. It is the time. Can he produce a good delivery? He produced a good delivery. They sort of got a similar routine like Arsenal. They were crowding the keeper. Amad Diallo on the ball. It is now Dorgu. Dorgu to Amad Diallo. Everyone is still waiting in the box. Mbuemo now. Mbuemo goes wide to Dorgu. Dorgu to Mbuemo. Mbuemo to Cunha. Cunha now running. It is Dorgu, and a cross finally comes into Bruno Fernandes, and it is a goal kick. Yeah, Bruno Fernandes is telling his teammates that put the cross in quickly. You shouldn't take that much time to put another cross in. Amad Diallo and Dorgu were there on their feet. And they delayed and they delayed and they delayed. Bruno Fernandes is right to say that, and it is true. It should have been an earlier cross for Manchester United. Things are getting better for Manchester United as we go on. As I said, stats, the winning percentage doesn't matter that much. What matters is what you see on the pitch. And from what we see on the pitch, United are playing very good football today. It is not bad. It is not bad at all. They just need a striker. They need to fit in a striker. Gyökeres, was it? No, it was Odegaard. I'm getting confused between Gyökeres and Odegaard today. Foul not given. Matthijs de Ligt. It is Casemiro. Casemiro goes long. He finds Mbuemo on the right flank. Mbuemo getting a run in. And he mistimes or misreads a pass. A slight miscontrol. Madueke is coming in for Arsenal. Who is he going to substitute? I think it will be substituted for Gyökeres, because Gyökeres has put up a stinker. Declan Rice on the ball, and it is up and above, and he is safe. A goal kick for Manchester United. Gyökeres is substituted out. Kai Havertz is coming in as a number 9 as they played last season. Gabriel Martinelli is getting out, and I think Madueke is coming in for him as well. 2 substitutions, 2 attacking substitutions in order to improve their attacking rate. As we are discussing throughout this stream, their attacking is below par today. Set pieces are one thing, but they need to improve on their attacks. They're not really producing that much. They had just one shot in the second half so far. And even in possession, it's not so great. 66% possession is with Manchester United for this game. I mean, in the second half, of course. Manchester United look in control of the game. They just need to bring in a striker, a number 9, who will be there in the box to take the chances that they are creating. And isn't that the whole point of bringing Benjamin Šeško in the squad, in the team for Manchester United? If anyone, it has to be Benjamin Šeško, who comes in and produces something magical in the attacking third. And Kai Havertz coming in gets his first contribution as a foul. Bruno Fernandes goes wide to Dorgu. Sorry, Amad Diallo, my bad. My apologies. Bruno Fernandes to Mason Mount. Mason Mount goes wide to Luke Shaw. Mason Mount to Casemiro. Mason Mount dropping in deep. It is Dorgu now. Dorgu goes to Cunha and he misplaces a little bit. And it is a foul. It is said to be played on from the referee. Rice was making a run, but the pass was not there. It was not on for Kai Havertz. A little coming together for both the players, but referee says no foul. Euro now goes back to Bindir, sorry. Keep messing up with names. Anyhow. Bindir again. Goes long. Tries to find Dorgu. And Dorgu had the touch and I think it is a throw-in for Arsenal. Ugarte is ready to come on. And so is Benjamin Šeško. The one we were waiting for is ready on the sidelines. As soon as the ball goes out, Benjamin Šeško will be in to play for Manchester United on his debut. Bukayo Saka goes in. Bruno Fernandes now. It is Dorgu. It was Casemiro. Mason Mount making a run. Mason Mount goes long trying to find Mbeumo. It was pinch perfect, but it was intercepted by Calafiori. Mason Mount has impressed me a lot today. Apart from Mbeumo, Mason Mount has been solid attacking wise. Bukayo Saka on the ball now. Dorgu and Bukayo Saka are playing quite nicely. It is Martin Odegaard now. It is Kai Havertz plays it wide to Madueke. And Declan Rice tries to hammer one in from outside the box, but failing to do so with his left foot. And there are the substitutions. Casemiro is out and Ugarte is coming in. And Benjamin Šeško is coming in for Mason Mount. Now this will be a really interesting substitutions. Because now we have it, now we do it, and this is going to be interesting. This is what I was saying since the start, that Benjamin Šeško has to be in. And this will be very interesting. It will be interesting to see where he lines up. Let's see what happens. Calafiori now taking the throw in. It is Kai Havertz, Amad Diallo with a push, and No foul given. Kai Havertz can't believe this. That the foul is not given. He said it. He has been brought down 2 times and he hasn't given a foul yet. Odegaard is arguing on his behalf, but referee is not having any of it. Amad Diallo on the ball, balling, and it goes out, and it is a throw-in for Arsenal. We have about 25 minutes to go in this game, plus added time. Can Manchester United pull something off with Šeško and Ugarte in as substitutes? Second half statistics, as shown on screen, are really a little bit underwhelming, to say the least, because just 3 shots the whole second half, and it has been a pretty dull affair in the second half. United are in control, total control, but no shots to show for it. At least in the first half, they were taking shots from long range and they were having chances. But in the second half, Arsenal have shown up defensively. And Mbeumo now plays it to Amad Diallo. Amad Diallo tries to cross it in a weird way. Amad Diallo appealing for a handball, but referee says no. Ugarte now. Ugarte plays it to Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes finds Mbeumo. Mbeumo to Euro. Euro finds Amad Diallo on the right flank. Euro to Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes wants to give a long ball in, is signaling Dorgu to take up a position he wants him to be in. Cunha now playing in his favorite position. Dorgu dispossessed by Saliba. Saliba plays it for Madueke. Madueke is tackled down and it is given a foul from the referee. It was an arguable case, but the foul is given. Zubimendi on the ball, walks off, comes back in again. Zubimendi goes for Gabriel Magalhaes and Madueke was offside. So he pulled off his run, lets it run to the keeper and play goes on. Luke Shaw now. Luke Shaw finds Euro. Euro goes back to the keeper. Brilliant skill from Matheus Cunha. A little back heel to himself. He finds Mbeumo. Mbeumo is in the box. Mbeumo! No, he misses it. Defensively, very solid Arsenal. They didn't give anyone a sniff or any space to get the shot in. And Mbeumo with a brilliant effort, a brilliant bicycle kick just off target. What an effort from Mbeumo that was. And United has pulled up the gears, have driven up the gears. What a skill from Matheus Cunha finding Mbeumo. Mbeumo trying to have a shot. Amad Diallo was there but didn't fall for anyone. Arsenal doing defensively really well. I want to look at the second effort. Mbeumo was determined, man. It was far away, but what an effort and what a goal that would have been if it went in. And now there are some words exchanged by Cunha and Odegaard. Cunha wants to ask if Ben White is okay, but Odegaard isn't having any of it. Words are exchanged, a little bit of aggression, and this is what football needs to be. Pure shithousery, or was it a genuine concern from Matheus Cunha? Referee and Cunha are having a moment. Cunha explaining himself of what he was trying to do. Magalhaes trying to motivate his teammates. Odegaard and Cunha at the conversation again. Arteta is ready with another two substitutes. Lewis Kelly will be coming on, and so would be the number 12, Injurian Timber. Lewis Kelly will of course be substituting with Ben White, if I'm not wrong. Injurian Timber will be, I think both fullbacks are getting replaced here. Calafiori is walking away. Lewis Kelly coming in for him, and Ben White is getting substituted for Jurrien Timber. Like for like substitutions, two fullbacks replaced for Arsenal. Can this provide an opportunity for Manchester United to get a goal in? Till the tide settles, till the fullbacks go up and running, can they produce something around them and find a weakness in their game? Can they produce a couple of attacks that may end up in the back of the net? Kai Havertz now taking the right flank. Jurrien Timber now. Timber trying to play in, and it is a goal kick. Dogu holding the ball quite well on that occasion. For now, dude, both the substitutions that happened for Arsenal, both Ben White and Calafiori had a good game. Ben White was there defensively, he was there attacking in the attacking places, if you will. He was there to watch. And Calafiori, of course, coming in with that goal, finding that goal out of nowhere, thanks to the brilliant set piece routines. And Mbuemo almost got it, and what a save from David Raya. A brilliant cross from Dogu, and Mbuemo headed it in, and what a effort from Mbuemo. Mbuemo is trying to win it for Manchester United. And I think Šeško got his first touch in as well. What a cross from Ugarte, what a leap from Mbuemo, and what a save from David Raya. That was crazy. That was indeed crazy. That was a great effort, and this is what United needs. More of this, please. Will be saying Ruben Amorim. Dogu is down due to a minor coming together while heading the ball. But look at the match statistics, man. Manchester United having 15 attempts, 61% possession, and still they trail. The stats are very much in favor of Manchester United. They just need to find the goal. That's what they need to do. 100%. They need to find a goal now, because it is high time. Only 15 minutes plus added time remaining, and they need to find a goal from here. They can't be sitting around with this, and it is visible that they are trying their best to be on the ball. And Boemo has produced a really, really good game for Manchester United, and it is visible. If you see the ratings, I mean, they're not that great, but he has produced a really good game. No foul given, says the referee. Ugarte finding Mateus Cunha. Mateus Cunha is looking in flow today. Now, after the substitution, after Mason Mount is substituted out, and he is back in his position, his natural position, and he is up and running now. After the substitution, he is in his natural self, and he is trying to win it for Manchester United, as so is Mbeumo. Both the debutants are trying to win it for Manchester United going ahead. This is happening really well. Stats are in favor of Manchester United. Only the team needs to be there now, because it is high time. If it doesn't happen now, it is not going to happen again. Because as we saw for the last season, Mateus Cunha and Mbeumo are quite similar players in their sorts. Now, Mbeumo finds Ugarte. Ugarte goes to Amad Diallo. Amad Diallo wants to cross the ball in. He tries the long shot, but it was a very, very weak shot. And straight to Raya as he collects the ball. And he goes long. He tries to find... Who is that? It was Kai Havertz. He tried to find Kai Havertz, but Kai Havertz losing the ball. Luke Shaw goes to De Ligt. De Ligt finds Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes goes wide to Ugarte. Sorry, Luke Shaw it was. Luke Shaw comes in back for Ugarte. Ugarte to De Ligt. De Ligt finds Mbeumo. Mbeumo to Euro. Euro will find Amad Diallo, I'm pretty sure. Or will he go long? Find someone else. It is Amad Diallo. Amad Diallo is taking too much time on the ball. He needs to pass faster. They need to pick the pace up if they want to win this. Because if they don't, it is going to be game over for them. They need to be faster. They need to be faster in the distribution of the ball. Mbeumo now. Mbeumo to Euro. Euro to Amad Diallo. Amad Diallo wants to dribble past Madueke, and he does. Amad Diallo with the cross in. It is for Šeško. Šeško loses it. Cunha again on the ball. Cunha finds Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw looking to put the cross in, but David Raya collects it comfortably. Lewis Kelly marking Amad Diallo pretty well. Bruno Fernandes now. Bruno Fernandes tiptoeing with the defenders. Keep the ball. He gives it to Ugarte. Ugarte now goes wide to Euro. Euro goes to Amad Diallo. They need to pick it up. Amad Diallo now. Again, Lewis Kelly is pocketing Amad Diallo pretty well after the substitution. पॉकेट करके रखा है एकदम भाई, एकदम ही पॉकेट करके रखा है अमाद दियालो को अभी लुइस के लिए. लास्ट दोनों अटैक में अमाद दियालो का बहुत बड़ा रोल था and he pocketed him brilliantly so they don't end up in the back of the net. I can see Amad Diallo free. Can anyone find a long ball to him? Bruno Fernandes tries to find a long ball to Dorgu, but Luke Shaw and Dorgu both are saying to Bruno Fernandes that find Luke Shaw, he was in the open. Is VAR checking this? Harry Maguire! The GOAT is here, guys. The GOAT is here. Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire is here. I'm sure a goal will come. What do you guys think? I think भाई super sub है यार हमारा. Harry Maguire, the GOAT is here. The GOAT is here, guys. हैरी मैग्वायर आ गया है भाई, गोल भी आ जाएगा। यूनाइटेड फैंस बताओ मेरे को, गोल आ जाएगा आज, एकदम ही बढ़िया वाला गोल आएगा। देखो तुम देखते जाओ सिर्फ। And Harry Maguire gets a foul in the minute he comes on. Less than 30 seconds in, and Harry Maguire has conceded a free kick. And to whom? It was Kai Havertz. There is a discussion of who will take the free kick. Martin Odegaard, Declan Rice, and Gabriel are on the ball to decide what to do and how to do it. Because it is a set piece, you cannot rule Arsenal out of anything. But will this be a direct free kick, or will this be another set piece routine from Arsenal? It is going to be a set piece routine. That could be direct free kick, or it can be another creative thing from Arsenal from a set piece. Will Odegaard be taking this? Will they play it to Timber? Will it be played to Bukayo Saka? This is interesting. Very, very creative position Arsenal have taken here. As Rice tries to go with a direct free kick, there was a deflection onto the side netting, and Arsenal have a corner. They tried to confuse everyone out because the positions their player were in, it could have been anywhere. To be very fair, it could have been anywhere. Mikel Merino is ready on the sidelines to come on. But for whom? That's the question. That's the question, boys. That is the question. Mikel Merino will be coming on for Declan Rice. Declan Rice is out and Mikel Merino is in. मिकेल मेरिनो आ चुके हैं हमारे पिच पे एंड कुछ मैसेज लाते हुए मिकेल आर्टेटा से. Bukayo Saka on the ball now. Taking the corner. Bukayo Saka goes long away on the far post. Not this time, and it is a foul from Arsenal. Timber wasn't having any of it. He couldn't believe that the foul was given. But it was a foul. It was aggressive. And there is a sort of urgency in United's play now. Even in the crowd, they are pushing their team forward. The goalkeeper is pushing the team forward. They want to get this goal. They don't want to lose. De Ligt now. De Ligt again on the ball. It is Ugarte. Ugarte finds Diallo beautifully. Cunha now. Cunha in the number 10 role now. Properly. Mbuemo on the wide right flank. And what a ball from Mbuemo to Mateus Cunha. Cunha goes to De Ligt. De Ligt finds Dogu with the cross. And it is Maguire. Maguire heads the ball away and finds Ugarte. Ugarte to De Ligt. De Ligt to Ugarte. Maguire की तरफ बॉल आते हुए. अभी the plan is clear, dude. The plan is clear. They are going to push ball in the box. Constant crosses. A lot of people in the box, and this is exactly what they needed to do since the start. And a very bad tackle from Ugarte. Dorgu in this position, and he gets booked in the 85th minute. This is not going as planned for United as of now, but the plan is clear now. It is visibly clear now. They will be pushing forward. They will be putting in crosses. where Dogu, Sheshko, and other guys, whoever is there, will try to head the ball on, try to get the goal in. And look at David Raya. Even Arsenal are pushing forward and trying to get a goal, and they are trying to create spaces there. De Ligt win the ball. De Ligt again clears the ball away. And it is a throw-in. And it is a yellow card for David Raya for time wasting. He took too long to take the free kick at this moment. Lewis Kelly is on the ball. Fans are pushing him forward to take the throw-in quickly. And he did. Harry Maguire with the clearance. Mbuemo trying something different, trying something cheeky, but didn't work out. And of course, Bandy, the goalkeeper, will be pushing the team forward. Only 4 minutes left on the clock. And I think it is Harry Maguire who takes, and they didn't go long. They want to build it. They want to build the attack from the back. I'm not sure how smart is it considering this moment, and they lose the ball, but they got the throw-in. No problem at all. Arsenal would want to defend now with their lives, with all they've got. And what United are going to do are going to push, to cross, to get the ball into the opposition box and get some shots in. Amad Diallo was ready for a run, but Ugarte was not able to find the run. And Sheshko was finding the run. He collects the ball. He goes back. Ugarte takes a long shot, and it is a horrible connection. That is not what you need at this moment. Ugarte needs to do better. If he's taking a shot from that range, he better be confident that he can hit the target. That is a chance wasted. Completely wasted. This needs to be better, bro. इतना भाई horrible shot तुम नहीं ले सकते at this moment. This needs to be better. Harry Maguire comes on to Dorgu. Dorgu to Sheshko. Sheshko finds a beautiful pass to Amad Diallo, who is pushing the team forward. Sheshko in the number 9 role. He was needed in the whole game. He had to be there in the box. Look at 5 people from Manchester United. 5 players from Manchester United in the box. 6th one coming in. De Ligt finds the shot. And it is safe again from Arsenal. Despite having that many people in the box, that many players in the box, not a single player was able to find a foot to it. Cannot find a shot out of it. It is Sheshko. Sheshko to De Ligt. De Ligt to Dorgu. And cleared again. Arsenal is defensively so solid right now. They're not giving any kind of space to Manchester United to have any kind of shot. And Euro finds the ball, wins the ball aggressively, and United on the attack again. Another long ball from Bruno Fernandes, and a looping header from Sheshko means Arsenal have a goal kick and some time to spare. Was that a penalty? That is what the question is. I mean, that can be. That can be. If VAR is checking it, if referee checks it, I'm pretty sure this can be reviewed. Because he was challenging it from behind, but I don't think there is a VAR review going on. VAR check, I don't think, is going on as David Raya plays on. It was a foot on foot, but How sure can you be? There is no VAR check either. And how many minutes are going to be added on? 6 minutes added on. Another good chance for Manchester United to level things up and go in with 1 point instead of none. And it is Arsenal's game to lose now because they are in the ascendancy. They can win this. They should win this. But the way United has played today, it is looking very, very shaky for Arsenal. This is a little bit weird, if you will. Needs to be better. It is Odegaard now. Odegaard goes to Saka and it is a corner. Saka blasts the shot with all he got and he's got a corner and they can pass some time on this corner. Brilliant, brilliant interception, brilliant block from De Ligt. Perfectly timed, perfect block. Dorgu is wanting Arsenal to take the corner quickly. He's going there to set up the play. He's going there to set up the ball for Arsenal that they take this seriously and they take this quickly. But Arsenal are looking to waste some time. Absolutely. Odegaard now on the ball. Odegaard wants to keep the ball, keep the possession. It is Lewis Kelly and he almost lost the ball. Amad Diallo is appealing for a foul and Lewis Kelly does get a yellow card. And United do get a free kick right by the halfway line. It is Harry Maguire looking for the ball. He is determined that he will win this. Harry Maguire running after the ball, gets the ball and he gets the throw in. He was wanting to get a corner but gets a throw in. It is Amad Diallo taking the corner. Not a corner, it was a throw in. Throw in quickly. Bruno Fernandes right by the halfway line. Everyone forward now. Harry Maguire in the box again. And it is a foul from Manchester United, from Ugarte, and it may well be a yellow card and that could be it for the game. Less than 3 minutes remaining now. Another foul from Manchester United. That means some time to spare for Arsenal. And that may be it for Manchester United for this game. Let's see where things go. Let's see how they go. Let's see what happens now. David Raya goes long, but the Ligt win again. Can be a chance for another chance created, but Amad Diallo keeps it in, and a foul from Mikel Merino. He isn't happy, but they will take this free kick very quickly, and everyone will be pushing forward. I'm pretty sure about that. Bruno Fernandes taking the free kick, a long free kick. He's just wanting to get into the box, and they get a corner. I think that's a corner. That's a corner, and I think the keeper should be up now, shouldn't they? Is keeper coming up? Is the keeper coming up for the free kick or the corner rather? Fans hooked, commentators hooked, players want to win it. Arsenal, on the other hand, want to save this game, want to take 3 points away, want to walk away with 3 points. Clearance coming in from Saliba and Raya saves. Not a powerful shot, but Arsenal on the move again. Odegaard goes quickly. Saka. Mbuemo trying to defend against Saka. Amad Diallo trying to defend. And it falls off to Madueke, but he couldn't anticipate the trajectory of the ball. And he misses it completely. Mbuemo goes long again. He finds Harry Maguire. Sheshko couldn't get his head to it. Cunha couldn't get this head to it. It's Bruno Fernandes. Odegaard again. Saka. And no one had the energy to go forward. We are in serious trouble. 6 minutes are up and referee blows the full time whistle. Arsenal take the 3 points for sure, but this game was absolutely bangers. Because let me tell you why. Because look at the stats. First of all, if you have seen the game, the stats won't lie to you, because United didn't play badly. United were playing like they belong here. They defended really well. The attack creation was really well. They're really good. Just a missing piece in their play was the number 9. And the number 9 unfortunately came after 60 minutes. And you saw the difference after he came on. I mean, he didn't contribute as much, but it was still a very good effort from the people there. But all in all, I don't think Manchester United played badly. And I think that this is a signal. This is a sign that better things will come for Manchester United coming this season. Because whatever you do, they were way better than last season. They were more composed. They were more comfortable on the ball. They were not losing it in bad places. They were in control the whole game. They had the possession like Amorim likes to keep the ball around. They were playing into that style. They were adapting into that style. Mason Mount played really well. Mbuemo played really well. But the only thing was missing was a striker. A striker has to be there always, because if he doesn't, it needs to be, you know what? You need more players to start shooting. In the first half, I think they missed the trick. Not a lot of players were in there to take the free kick. I mean, to score the crosses coming in from different parts of the pitch. Cunha, Mason Mount, Mbuemo, Bruno Fernandes, Diogo Dallo, Dorgu. Itne sare players the. This many players were playing it and crossing the ball in. But whenever a cross was coming in, there was no one in there to receive it. The crosses were always met by the Arsenal players. Even if there was one player. That was rarely in the first half. In the second half, things got better, but in the first half, no one was in the box ever. And that, I think, cost the game. But all in all, my analysis of the game don't say that Manchester United played badly. It is just that it was not their day. That's all I'll say, because it was plus. United were playing better football. They were better for the whole game than Arsenal. Arsenal were very underwhelming. If it weren't for their set piece rituals, their set piece routines, they would have lost the game, or even it would have been ended in 0-0. But it didn't. It didn't. So that's there. And yeah, I think we will end the stream on that note. We will meet again when Real Madrid is playing. I think it is on Monday, or is it on Tuesday? I will confirm that, and I will schedule the stream, and we will meet there for sure. देखेंगे हम सब चीज़ें एनालाइज करेंगे how things will be different for everyone, but United definitely look better than they looked in the whole of the last season, playing really well, and this is a sign for better football. So Manchester United fans, don't feel bad, don't feel like you lost the game. There are 37 more games to go, and you will be back, I'm pretty much sure, because this was a better play from Manchester United, most definitely, without a doubt. All right, having said that, have a good Sunday, have a good night. We will meet again on another stream, on another day, watching football together, or maybe even other games as well. We will see what to do, we will see how to do it, and we will see you in the next one. Let's go.